Hey everyone, today we're jumping into Timeline. It's this fantastic little card game that really tests your knowledge of history. In just the next few minutes, you'll learn everything you need to know to get this game to the table and start playing.
All right, let's get right to it. The entire game boils down to one simple idea, but trust me, it can get surprisingly tricky. You're trying to place all these historical events, inventions, and big discoveries in the right order.
So, first things first. What's the goal here? What are you actually trying to do to win?
It's super simple. You want to be the very first player to correctly place all of your cards on the timeline. That's it. Get rid of all your cards from your hand, and you're the winner.
All right, let's get the game set up. It's really quick. Here's exactly what you need to do.
Okay, first give all the cards a really good shuffle. Make sure that date side is face down. Then you're going to deal 4 cards to every player. Again, date side down. And seriously, no peeking. The rest of the cards, just pop them in the middle of the table as a draw pile. Finally, to get things started, you flip the top card of that pile over. This card with its date showing is the beginning of your timeline. Oh, and the youngest player gets to go first. Okay, setup is done. So how do you actually play? Well, taking your turn is incredibly simple. It all comes down to just one big decision. On your turn, you just have to answer one question. Where does my card fit in history? You'll look at the cards in your hand, just the event side, not the date. Pick one and make your best guess. Now, you've got to decide where you think it goes. Do you think it happened before the earliest card on the table? Place it to the left. Do you think it happened after the latest card? Put it on the right. Or, and this is where it gets interesting, do you think it fits somewhere in between 2 cards already out there? If so, you slide it right into that gap. Okay, here comes the moment of truth. You flip your card over to reveal the date. Now, if you are right, perfect. Your card stays exactly where you put it, making the timeline a little bit longer. Your turn is over, and you're 1 card closer to winning. But if you are wrong, that card gets discarded out of the game, and you have to draw a new one from the pile to replace it. Your turn is still over, but you haven't made any progress. All right, let's talk about actually winning the game. Now, it's not as simple as just playing your last card and shouting, "I win." Instead, you check for winner at the end of each full round.
So once everyone has had their turn, you pause and check. If nobody has 0 cards, you just start a new round. Simple. If only one player has 0 cards, boom, they're the winner. But what if multiple players run out of cards in the same round? Well, then things get exciting. They all enter a sort of tiebreaker round. Each of those players draws 1 new card, and they play another round just between them. This keeps going until there's only 1 person left with no cards, our undisputed champion.
Before we finish up, there's one special rule I've got to tell you about, because you will definitely run into this. It's all about what to do when dates are exactly the same. So, what happens if you play a card that has the exact same date as a card already on the timeline? Well, good news. You can place it on either side of that matching card. Left or right, it doesn't matter. As long as it's next to its twin, your play is considered correct. And there you have it. You are now totally ready to play Timeline. So shuffle the deck, build your timeline, and put your knowledge of history to the test. Good luck!